Welcome to the Brad Lang Show. I am Brad Lang. The freedom of speech is one of, if not the most fundamental right enshrined in the Constitution. It's sad that most people don't actually know jack shit about it. Now it reads, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion, or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech, or of the press, or the right of the people to peaceably assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. Congress shall make no law. Now remember this because it's important. All the First Amendment does, it protects you from prosecution from the government. You cannot be arrested for most of the things you say. And the things you can find yourself in hot water for are because there is an implied call to act and commit a criminal offense. Now you can say, I'd like to beat the shit out of you. You can't say, hey guys, beat the shit out of that guy. Because that would be incitement. I am calling on you to act in a criminal way, or in this case, assault. Now most importantly, the freedom of speech doesn't mean that you can say whatever you want, wherever you want. Now this is an example of free speech in practice.
Tax, spend. The press presidents want more of your money. Keep that money coming in, buddy. Pay more taxes. Your blood, sweat, and tears. We ain't got enough of it yet.
This is an example of idiocy. Free speech.
Yes, I am outraged. Yes, I have thought an awful lot about blowing up the White House.
Idiocy.
Hello, darling. Sir, please.
Do you need some help?
Sir,
Do you
please.
need some help?
Sir, please.
We'd like to ask you to please.
Sir, please.
Now, none of this is going to get anyone arrested for what they're saying and is still protected speech. It is in violation of the rules of the venue and basic decency. See, one of the convenient little tactics employed by these people looking to shut down free speech is that they invoke free speech themselves.
Free speech!
No, they're not. You have to obey the rules of the venue.
But this is free speech!
Like our rotund friend from earlier, they use free speech as justification for disrupting someone else's speech. Now, that is to say that they have deemed your points of view intolerant, hateful, and bigoted, therefore they should not be heard. Justifying shouting and waving your arms like a lunatic. No, not to mention macing people, burning trash cans, and I mean, really anything they can do to keep a conservative point of view from being expressed. The general climate on college campuses across the country is generally intolerant to free speech. Now, while it's not an actionable, institutionalized form, snowflakes nationwide have determined that speech they disagree with must be squelched. They have taken to disrupting speeches and blockading entrances to venues, even attacking attendees and demanding that people that they deem as white supremacist, bigoted Nazis be banned from speaking. So much for an open discussion of ideas. Now, while they love to claim that hate speech isn't free speech, they tend to be some of the most vile filth slingers in the nation. But luckily for them, the whole reason we have the amendment is so that they can spew this garbage. Now, Democrats feed these ideas by repeating claims that they have been denied the freedom to express themselves because they're a woman, claiming that this would have never happened to a man.
Do you think they treated male senators differently than you?
All I can say is the next day, 4 men stood up and read exactly the same letter.
During the confirmation battle for Attorney General Attorney General Jeff Sessions, the left collectively got their panties in a twist when Elizabeth Warren attempted to read a letter written by Coretta Scott King. Now, was she stopped because she was a Democrat? Was she stopped because she was a woman? What would possibly justify this gross violation of her First Amendment rights? Well, Lizzie, how about the goddamn rules of the Senate? Rule 19, Section 2, pertaining to debate states, no senator in debate shall directly or indirectly, by any form of words, impute to another senator or to other senators any conduct or motive unworthy or unbecoming a senator. The letter was in regards to Sessions' time as a federal prosecutor, accusing him of intimidating elderly blacks from and trying to keep them from voting. Now, I'm sorry, Lizzie, but them's the rules. I mean, you just can't do it. It's not because you're a woman or that what you were saying was idiotic. It's just you have to follow the rules. The Senate is supposed to be a place where you have a more civilized debate, and you can't just go slinging mud at senators because you feel like it's going to make hay for your base. And since the women of the Democratic Party seem to have an infatuation with Attorney General Sessions, I can't seem to say general today. Let's turn to Kamala Harris. She's the freshman senator out of California. During hearings, Harris peppered Sessions with questions about the alleged ties of the Trump campaign to Russia, and she would not relent. Check this out.
I don't recall it. But I have to tell you, I cannot testify to what was said as we were standing at the Republican convention before the podium where I spoke.
My question is only as it relates to your knowledge.
I don't have the detailed memory of that.
Okay, as it relates to your knowledge. Did you have any communication with any Russian businessmen or any Russian nationals?
I don't believe I had any conversation with Russian businessmen or Russian nationals.
Are you aware of any
Although
communications?
a lot of people were at the convention, it's conceivable that somebody
Sir,
came
I
up to me.
have just a few.
Will you let me qualify it? If I don't qualify it, you'll accuse me of lying.
So she's instructed by the chair of the committee to let the poor guy answer a damn question. I mean, it's no problem for her to repeatedly interrupt when someone's trying to answer a question she asked. But when she's asked to allow him to answer that question, well, clearly it's sexism. I mean, it's probably racist, too, because why not? I mean, everything else is. Look, guys, the moral of the story. Don't riot and shut down an event just because you don't like or agree with what they have to say. Now, the right doesn't shut down your speakers, and it's probably mostly because your arguments are intellectually bankrupt and they fall apart on their own. Plus, we have jobs to do. Just because you've got a point of view doesn't mean anybody has to give a shit about it. To stay up to date on all the latest content and videos, be sure to click subscribe, and you can find me on Twitter @BradLangShow. Thanks for watching.